Michelle. I'm one of the teachers from Bonfire Health Yoga, and I'm joined by my friend Josh today, who's going to take us through a little bit of a couple postures, one called half moon and another called hands to feet pose. So we'll just go through some special techniques, some ways to help you correct this posture if you're falling into some poor alignment, and just a little bit of tools to help you improve your practice. So first thing about this pose is that it creates a full bending of the spine, both from right to left and back to front. So you create a stretching sensation going from a full extension into a forward bend, full flexion, and also we do a side-to-side, a lateral bend of the spine. So it's a really beautiful posture to demonstrate the different movements of the spine that it's capable of. So to start out with half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana, he starts out first of all with his feet, toes and heels together, weight firmly planted in the feet. The weight's a little bit back into the heels for this one. Now to take an inhale, he's going to bring his arms over his head sideways, so he flips his hands around. Take a big inhale breath and extend his arms all the way up overhead. Extending his arms that way helps to open up the shoulders so they can be nice and soft there. Now the next thing is with his grip. He's going to make sure he has a really tight grip so the palms are glued together nice and tight. He takes a full inhale, stretches up and creates a lot of length as much as he can, and now slowly he'll start to bend over to the right. So you can see from the front already how much length he's able to create along this side of his body. Same time the other side shortens a bit, but that's okay because we're going to open that up on the other side. So key things to look for in terms of form are that the hip bones stay exactly in one line, and also that the shoulders stay exactly in one line, okay? Arms stay back with the ears so the whole rib cage, chest girdle is nice and open, and he pushes his hips off towards me to create even more stretching and length along the spine. Now to come out, he's going to come out on an inhale, and he comes up nice and slow. Take a pause in the middle there. Now we'll show you on the other side just some common pitfalls that happen for beginners a lot of the times in this pose. So starts out again with a big inhale. He's going to stretch up through his spine, and now slowly coming over towards me, towards the left side here. Notice how this shoulder has crept back and collapsed backwards, and his hips have also gone a little bit out of alignment there. So to correct this, he's going to bring this shoulder way more forward towards the front here. Yep. And now this hip comes a little bit more forward. Good. So that helps to get the twist out of the spine. You don't want to have the twist in there while you're stretching over to the side of the room. Now he's able to push his hips off to the right side and get even more of a stretch happen. Now to come out, he's going to inhale, come all the way back up to center. And then we'll take you through a little technique for doing a backward bend. So just turning to face me, Josh, we'll show you this from the side because it's a great way to express the full extension of the spine from the side. So he starts out taking a deep breath. Slowly drop the head back, so you fully extend the head back and just let that be relaxed. Now, important that he does this. He's got to lift through the chest first before he does the backward bend. So he's going to take a huge inhale and lift up through the chest, reach the arms up, and then slowly the arms will go back, creating a full backward bend. So the body weight's back into the heels to keep him steady, and he's going to push his thighs, his hips forward towards me. You can see how much of a stretch he creates here. So it's not just happening through the low spine, but also through the middle and the upper spine. Now to come out, he comes out again on an inhale, big inhale, all the way back up to center. And just pause there for a moment. So we'll show you this a second time around, showing you some of the really common pitfalls that happen in this pose as well. So there's a big tendency to collapse into the chest. So to show you what that looks like and also how to correct it, he's going to be a little collapsed through here, okay? So dropping his head back, just letting it go. Now when he starts to bring his arms back behind him, and there's a big tendency here to crunch into the low spine, right? Avoiding any kind of stretching and opening to happen through here. So what he's going to need to do is take a big inhale breath and lift through the chest even more, and now the arms start to go back. And now you can see the backward bending starting to be created even through here. So not just happening through here, but it extends it up through here. Now he's going to inhale, come all the way up, stop in the center, and then slowly arms down by your side. Good, so the next technique that we'll show you is a posture called Hastasana, hands to feet pose. This is a big forward bend. So going into this, again he's going to bring his arms over the head sideways, nice tight grip with the hands again. Takes a big inhale, reaches up. Now very important, he's going to engage some core strength here as he goes down. That helps to protect your lower spine. So engaging the stomach muscles, he slowly bends forward, keeping his spine nice and long, arms with the ears. Now if the hamstrings are really tight in this position, it's okay to soften the knees as he goes down. So once he gets down there, he's going to grab his heels from behind, step on all 5 fingers. There's a lot of different variations of Hastasana out here. This is a version where you grab the heels all the way from behind, and that way he can get his elbows wrapped around behind his legs on his calf muscle. So the grip is important. He's got a good solid grip, and now he can pull using bicep strength. Now the thing to point out in this is how much length happens again through the spine. It starts out just stretching the legs, but eventually the idea of this stretch is to create a stretching all the way across the spine. To come out of this, he's going to release his hands, arms and head together, and he comes out full extension all the way back up. Again, he could soften his knees if he felt any kind of tenderness in the lower back when he does that. Now we'll show you that one more time from the side just to show you the expression of the posture from the side because it's helpful to see the alignment from there. So take another big inhale, arms overhead. Nice tight grip, take a deep breath, stretch up, and now slowly bending forward, keeping his abdominals engaged. He's going to go down, nice long spine, does that beautifully, and then he's going to grab his heels from behind and step on all 5 fingers. So from the side, it's really easy to see how good of a grip it is. His hands are way behind his heels. He brings his elbows behind his legs on his calf muscle to get a solid grip. And now he's going to start to pull using bicep strength as he pushes his knees back to engage the quadricep muscles. Engagement of these thigh muscles is going to help the hamstrings to open up. So again, he's got a lot of length happening through here. He's going to pull very hard. Now to deepen the posture even more, to take him a little bit deeper, he's going to inhale, inflate through the chest here, create more length through the spine, and then exhale, drop his head down and go down even deeper. Good. Stomach sucked in. Notice how there is no gaps happening at all between his upper body and lower body. He's pressing himself together nice and tight. Now to come out of this, again, he releases his hands, arms with the ears. He comes out really slowly with a lot of control. All the way back up. And then gently arms come down to the side. Nice job. So hopefully that gave you some good practical tools to help you with those 2 postures, half moon and hands to feet pose. So thanks so much, Josh, for demonstrating that for me. And we'll see you again soon. Thanks. Namaste.